Welcome to my Design 101 series. I will show you how you can design your own ships and discuss topics around ship design. The first thing I will show you is how to build your starter ship and what to keep in mind. We'll go through the 5 steps of building a ship: interior design, exterior design, power groups, testing and fixing. This episode is about exterior design and color schemes. If you missed my first episode, be sure to check that out. Link will be in the video description or on the right hand side. The first thing you want to do is to set the symmetric axis. It is set by pressing the marked button. After it has been set, you want to adjust it so that it represents the middle of your ship. You will often see me switching places and jumping from front to back. The reason is that when you lose ideas what to do, you can continue on other parts and come back later. I start by adding engines to my storage pods. This is always a nice way to start your builds and gives the engines a good texture. While we are at the back, let's add other engines. This is a T0 ship, so we have to get the best acceleration with cheap engines. The only way to accomplish this is by building them in mass, but please don't overdo it. You see me using mesh blocks in combination with light strips. This gives the back a sense of texture and it helps to fill empty spaces. I then use triangle blocks to surround the engines. For my build, I like to stick the engines out and only cover the sides. Another tactic is to cover the front of the engine pods with industrial blocks as shown here. It always looks good to build continuous lines, so you will see me trying to continue the lines I started. I often use claw-like structures to give cargo pods a bit more looks. The back section is the one you will see the most, so it's wise to smooth out any steps and stairs. Also, look out for a place where an antenna would fit well. You should always have one on your ship. Half blocks are often used to play with the design of a ship. Here they are used to bring a texture in the middle of the ship. Let's work on the front. The shape does allow to hide some components we otherwise would have no place for. I use them to hide the turn thrusters, but it can also be used to hide antennas or guns. To cover them up, I again come back to triangles. It isn't a problem if you need several iterations to find the perfect look on your ship. The front will be reworked again because I don't like the look. Here we have a good place to add thrusters again to improve our speed. Windows are always a great way to fill empty space and give textures to flat areas. Here we come back to my favorite shape, the triangle. On open areas where you have no idea what to build, try to build triangles. They will always look good and it's better than nothing. Let's build the underside. The underside doesn't have to be as detailed as the top, but you want to avoid flat panels. Easy way to remove this look is by introducing steps and grooves. And who would have thought by now? Let's use triangles. Now we are getting to the point where I work on minor details. Those can be everything, small bumps, antennas or circles. Try them out and see what fits your style the best. At the end, let's talk about color schemes. My colors are black, red and blue, but your color scheme can be everything that matches. If you don't know what you like, I will link a website where you can find your scheme. Pressing Shift, you can color every block of the same type. After you have done that, let's paint the highlights. In my case, I paint steps and things that stand out. After that is done, I color the inside. This part is completely open for you. I would recommend to try a few color schemes and see what fits your style the best. And this wraps up the second part of the starter ship series. Next up we will have a look at power group managing, testing and fixing your ship. If you like what you see, please leave a like and sub, and I will see you soon.